We're just getting word in that Attorney General Todd Rokita, the incumbent candidate, is coming out right now to speak.
Yeah, he's got a big lead right now. Let's listen in.
Criminals out of their neighborhoods. They're tired of their hospitals and schools being overrun. It is unfair to the voters and taxpayers of this state. They want to protect our jobs and the economy. They want to protect our families and our common sense Hoosier values. I am grateful to have earned the vote and, more importantly, the trust of so many Hoosiers tonight. You know, my opponent spent hundreds of thousands of dollars running false negative TV ads and radio ads. She is part of the far left of this state, which does exist, and which seeks to send Indiana into an extreme direction. I am proud to tell you, my fellow Republicans, my fellow Hoosiers, my fellow family, I did not run a negative campaign. I didn't mention my opponent once. A positive campaign got these votes tonight. Let me be clear, the people of Indiana have rejected this push to the left, and because of this overwhelming vote tonight, I will continue to put us first, to put Indiana first. Let me just take a moment to thank a few great people. First, I want to thank my wife, Kathy, our families, Rock, and our boys, Teddy and Ryan. Teddy's our special guy, and we know that he will change the world one hug at a time. And he's at home right now with some of his best caregivers. And Ryan, his brother's with us tonight. Thank you, Ryan, for everything that you do for us. I want to thank my campaign team and all of you in this room, and those supporters across Indiana who worked hard going door to door, made phone calls, put up Rokita signs. Only to have a few stolen, I heard. But so many people across the state that are not here tonight that deserve this thanks, and it's their win tonight, not mine. I also want to take this important time to not only thank my campaign team, but to thank the men and women of your Attorney General's office. Let me tell you, folks, we have a tremendous team at the Attorney General's office. They work hard day in and day out for very little money, and they get the work done, the hard work that led us here tonight and that will lead us in the future. So for the next 4 years, we will build on the record amounts of money we recovered for Hoosiers. We will continue to protect Hoosier jobs and electricity prices from going up any higher, and we'll protect our economy from this green new scam and all the other things the left might put on us. We will continue to keep dangerous criminals behind bars, and we will continue to ensure boys do not compete in girls' sports and stay out of their bathrooms. That's right. And because of your great General Assembly, we were able to make sure that those surgeries on minors, those transgender surgeries, are stopped and prohibited in the state of Indiana. There is no doubt these kids need love, they need attention, they need therapy. They don't need child abuse. We will continue to defend Indiana's pro-life laws. And we will continue even to return unclaimed property to Hoosiers. We will do all this and more. We will never forget that we get our marching orders from the people of this state and not the other way around. Thank you, Indiana, for giving me and my family this trust and confidence again. I love this job. Thank you for letting me continue to do it. I'm all yours. We're all yours on behalf of the people of the state of Indiana. And we thank you very much for this win tonight. Thank you.
So you've been listening to Todd Rokita, the incumbent Attorney General of the state of Indiana, who just gave a pretty long victory speech. This despite, as far as we know, the race has not been officially called for him. However, Rokita is saying, yes, we won. He first talked about undocumented immigrants, says his message resonated with voters, says he's grateful to have earned the votes, earned the victory, earned the trust of voters, says he ran a positive campaign that people rejected the left, and that means he will continue work as he has been doing since his time in office. So again, the incumbent, Todd Rokita, giving a victory speech up there on stage with his supporters. As for an official declaration that this race has been called and that Destiny Wells lost, that Todd Rokita won, we are still waiting on that. I'd be curious to see, with Dustin kind of in the war room, what he's seeing as far as the numbers. But Scott and Felicia, we'll send it back to you for now.
All right, Jenny, thanks so much. So again, Republican Todd Rokita right now with 61% of the vote, with 14% of the precincts reporting. Destiny Wells with 38%. Again, the race has not been called, but as we heard, Todd Rokita claiming victory from GOP headquarters tonight.